All right, good. Did it not cut out on me? We good, we good. Yeah. All right, guys, so we say nice and relax. I want you guys to kind of lay back on your backs. Only going right to Savasana, so bring both feet to both corners of the mat, both hands spread out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Into the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. In and out. If you're so inclined, rest one heart and on the heart and one in the belly. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. Feel the air go from the stomach to the chest and out the mouth. Into the nose. Fill everything up and then out through the nose. Fill it in. All the way from your stomach to your chest, out to the nasals. A lot of craziness has been going on, especially through the whole insanity that's known as 2020, but right now, just kind of relax, chill out, put it on the side, just concentrate on your breath, coming in and out through the nose. If you've not set intention for the class yet, now's the perfect time to do so. Breathe in and out. And as a reminder for today's class, recommend that you have 2 blocks, maybe even 3, a strap, and of course suspension train as mentioned in the title. Take time to just rest and relax. Okay, when you're ready, bring both hands down flat firm to your mat. Bring your right leg up. Keep your hips squared up. And now you may want to bring both hands to the belly of your thigh or your hamstring while keeping your shoulders flat to the ground. Breathing in and out. Flushing up the hamstring, a little bit of the hip before we get started. Always nice to get some blood flow going in your hips and hamstrings from moving so you don't overstretch or pull anything. So when you're ready, bring your right leg down and meet the left. Bring your left leg up. Hands come beneath the belly of the left hamstring. Focus on the breath. In and out to the nose. Whenever you're ready, come back to center. Spread your arms out wide. Bring your knees in. Move your knees over to, bring your knees in. Scoot your hips over to the left. Now move your your knees over to the left. To the right. Head goes to the left. Concentrate on the breath. Sorry about that, I have messages on both screens while I'm teaching the class. Breathe in and out. And out. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. This one few times you have when you're streaming on multiple platforms. Okay, whenever you're ready, come back to center. Scoot your hips over to the right side of your mat. Knees goes over to the left and gaze over the right shoulder if you're out of space. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose. So already feel a little more open in your hips and your hammies. Okay, whenever you're ready, come back to center and meet me on all fours on your mat. Don't pay me any attention, just kind of get up to see what everyone is saying. What's up, Sanchez? All right. Now, meet me at the top of your mat at all four corners. Into a table pose. And so let me adjust this camera for Instagram real quick. And do the same thing on Twitch. Bring it down a notch. There we go. All right, now that we're on all fours for the table, gaze goes up, breathe in through the nose. For cow, exhale. For cat. Inhale and exhale. Those who check my story on Instagram, they already know we're about to build some heat. Because we're doing a transition from, of course, live music into some techno. Continue to go for cat and cows and measure your breath. Just had to wake up my system so it doesn't fall asleep while we're doing this. So breathing in for a cow, exhale for a cat. Breathe in, let the belly drop. Act like you're closing the door with your arms. Exhale, and you open up the door for a cat. Inhale for a cow, exhale for a cat. And it shows your body, you maybe want to go from side to side. For these cat and cows, as we tend to warm the body and build heat. Alright. And at this point, bring your right arm up, left leg goes back, and home. Bring it back to center, back to your stable table. Now kick your right leg up, left arm comes up for spinal balance on the opposite side. Alright, bring it back up. So right now, do the same thing on the right arm and the left leg. And if you got the space, hiya! To the right, to the left. And that's what I get for trying to impersonate Liu Kang. Stretching out the side body. Now bring it back to the center. Bring it down. Alright? Opposite side. So left leg arm goes to the left, right leg comes to the right. This time I didn't fall over because I'm not trying to impersonate Liu Kang. I know everybody's like, ooh, this is early. Yeah, I know. Alright. Back to center. Bring it back down. Alright. Right arm comes up. Left leg comes up. Knee to elbow crunches. table. 8 on the opposite side. And out. Breathe in. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Inhale. Knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale and exhale. Alright. Press in the child's pose for a second. Maintain your breath. And yes, we're about to build some heat. So at this point, come back to your table. Make sure your hands are close together. As we're trying to open up a jar of mayonnaise, biceps will be pointing forward. Face is forward. Gaze is forward. Now, shave the elbows close to your chest as you come down. Hands be planted firmly to the mat. And from here, chest comes up. Elbows go backwards into a cobra pose. Good way to open up the low upper back and your trapeze, especially if your traps are super tight. Come down, roll yourself up, back in the child's pose. That one more time to warm up. So come up to your table, bring yourself down to your cobra. Now, back to your child's pose. Make sure you guys are warmed up before we start getting moving. Alright. Back to the table. Now, from your table, you can either stay where you're at or come to a full plank. Gaze stays forward. Try to work it down. Close push-up, up dog, or cobra. Up dog, come all the way up. Or you can stay in your cobra like before and then back into downward facing dog. One more time. Plank. Try to work it down. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Gaze up between your hands. Step forward. Halfway out of forward fold. Deep in the forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Come back to standing. Hands overhead. Hands to heart center. Breathe it in. Arms go overhead. Hinge from your hips. Forward fold. Gaze up. Halfway up. Deep in the forward fold. Hands to the floor. Try to rock it down. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. We're going to add on a little bit before we move forward. Hands between your hands. Step forward. Halfway out of forward fold. Deeper in the forward fold. Hands go overhead. Now with hands overhead, grab your left wrist, your right hand, and side bend over to the right. At the center, switch hands, side bend over to the left. Back to center. Side bend one more time to the right. Then the center, over to the left. Hands overhead. Forward fold. Halfway over forward fold. Deep in the forward fold. Try to work it down. Up dog or cobra in the downward facing dog. And yes, I have some of the most ridiculous video game music out here. And that's kind of how I'm going to display flash. You know, we're going to do some crazy stuff. If you fall out with pose, don't worry about it. If you can or can't do it, just have fun. And we're going to continue to get better as we keep going. Alright, do the sun salutation one more time. So gaze comes forward. Hop, step, or float into your hand. Halfway up. Deeper in the forward fold. Hands overhead, do your side bend. Back to center. Left. Back to center. and center. Alright guys, we're going to really keep this thing up and change it up a little bit. So I'm going to flip this over. So now we're going to get ready to do the spin trainer portion. Once again, you guys don't have to have a spin trainer, but it helps kind of help your balance with our just not getting used to yoga. So hopefully you guys can still see me. So right now, start back up in the toe rubbing, up dog, cobra, down facing dog. Now bring your right leg up, shoot it between your hands, come up to your crescent warrior, and if you have a spin trainer, leg support. And I completely feel like doing that the first time. Alright, so crescent warrior on the right, still the extra balance. Come up to your warrior one, even let go, to your warrior two. Yeah, support, warrior two, triangle pose. Now from triangle pose, go up. Half moon. So see, you got your support here for that. Now, from half moon, we come up, have a little bit of fun with warrior three. And do that spin trainer, why don't you just leg curls and opposite leg. 3, 2, 9, and 10. Alright? From your warrior three, depending on how you're doing it, come to your marionette pose. For your marionette pose, now come, gentleman's chair, squat down. In your gentleman's pose. So gentleman's pose, for that marionette, let's something like this. You come up, then you squat it down. And if it's in your practice of how you're doing it, you can either A, come out of gentleman's pose to a single leg lunge, or if you're bad, to a piston squat, depending on whatever works best for your body. So, and then brings us to the piston squats. So of course, if you got a spin trainer like this, you got to practice working on this pose. So if you're doing pose, you got to get in there a little bit deeper, a little more supported. And guess what? You keep your chest upright a little bit better. So here we now go into boom, piston squat. And hey, guess what? Look, Mom, no knee pain. And another way to do the piston squat would be with blocks. So after doing this, you can also come down to your blocks, actually come down to your butt, pick your blocks up. Make sure you're in the right alignment. My philosophy is when I teach yoga, I'm gonna make sure everyone can do something during the class and not be left out. That's why I'm bringing blocks and spin training into this. So however you got out of that, so let's say you get, okay, so move on the right leg first. So now, come to your crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Back to your plank. So to bring it down. Up dog or cobra. Down facing dog. Come up. On the opposite side. So now we're going to your crescent warrior. To your warrior one. Warrior two. Make sure your arms are parallel to each other. Warrior two. Come to your triangle pose. From triangle pose, we now go to half moon. You can use a wall or a trainer or a couple straps that hold you up. From half moon, we now come into warrior three. And I'm finding, yeah, it's a lot harder. You're trying to grab straps in between transitions. So warrior three, come up to your marionette. and your marionette, you now come down into your pistol squat. If pistol squat is too much, you can always single leg squat, whatever works best for your body. So marionette, single leg squat, come back up in that single leg squat, whatever you want. Then from here, go into a crescent warrior. Crescent warrior, wash it away. To your plank, set it right down. Up dog cobra, down facing dog. I know guys, that's a lot, so I'm trying to throw in different postures and props in there so people can be more accessible. So we're going to get started again in a few seconds. All right, no questions. Good. All right. So right now, come back to your down facing dog. Down dog. Gaze goes forward. To your plank. Shuttle working down. Up dog to cobra. Down facing dog. Now back to your right. Crescent warrior on the right. Bring it up to a warrior one. Warrior one. Now comes to warrior two. And from your warrior two, triangle pose. Triangle pose now goes to your half moon pose. Half moon now comes to your warrior three. So your standing split. Standing split now comes to your warrior three. Hands become the heart center. And from here, you can come down to either that pistol squat or if you're old like me, single leg squat. And then however you want to go from there, back to your crescent lunge, back to your plank, and shuttle work it down. Naturally, I think I'm going to switch back to the normal view for this one and go back and forth. So, get this from the side view. Left leg comes up. Crescent lunge. Open up that foot, 45 degrees to your warrior one. 90 degrees for your warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Gaze goes to your right arm. As you move down to your triangle pose, gaze goes right in front of your left foot. Kind of get a little buoyancy in your left leg. Make sure you bend the knee so you don't put too much pressure on your knee or your hip joint. Come up to your half moon. Bring the right arm down. Square your hips up for standing split. Now bring your hands to heart center for warrior three. And at warrior three, now come down to your single leg squat, pistol squat, whatever you want to do. Come up, rearrange yourself into your crescent lunge. Hands come back to your feet. Plank, shut it down. Up dog to cobra and the down facing dog. I'm gonna demonstrate this one more time without props and then again with the props. So spin turn. So now, right leg comes up, shin in both hands, turn, keep the left foot planted, crescent warrior, 45 degrees, boom, to your warrior one, turn it outwards, to your warrior two, straighten the right leg out a little bit, or into that right leg, come up to your half moon, rotate the arm downwards to your standing splits. So you got no space. Come up to your warrior three. Warrior three. Now to your standing marionette pose. And from here, send that leg forward or back, depending on what's best for your body, into a squat. Either a pistol squat or split squat. Come back up. Send the leg back behind you. Move the front leg up a little bit into your crescent warrior. If you can do it a little slower than me, go for it. All right. Bring both hands around the foot. Send the right foot back. Shuttle work it down. Up dog or cobra. Dog facing dog. All right. Left leg comes up. Send it to your hands. Crescent warrior. Make sure your hips are squared off. Now turn your right out a little bit, about 45 degrees, to your warrior one. Of course, keep your hips squared. Arms come to a T for warrior two. Straighten out your left leg. Gaze goes to your right arm. Triangle pose. Shift the weight into your left foot, but keep a bend in the knee. Your half moon. Bring that right arm down to your warrior three. Keep it a bend that left knee. Bring yourself forward and up to a marionette. Bring your leg forward or back to either a piston squat or a hovering lunge. Back up. Send yourself back into your crescent lunge. Hands go right around both feet. Send yourself back to a plank. Shoulder working down, up down cobra, into downward facing dog. Suspension trainer version coming up. Alright, so from your down dog. On the right, so go up to your crescent warrior. Warrior one. Bring yourself out to your warrior two. Warrior two. Triangle pose. Triangle pose. Now comes to half moon. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, with these split trainers, we're a little bit playing around and get the way you want it. Half moon. Now you come up to your standing splits. So you kind of use spin trainer as brakes. Spin trainer, from this point now you come up to your warrior three or variation of that. And from warrior three you come up to your marionette pose. And the marionette you can either continue with a lunge or piston squat all the way down. You can see it's a lot easier with a spin trainer. All the way up. And from here, you're now going to your crescent lunge. And then from here, you let it go. Come to your plank. Shoulder working down. Up dog, cobra, into downward facing dog. Next side, so left leg comes up. Send it in with both hands. At this point, we're now going to crescent warrior. Crescent warrior, now goes into warrior one, to warrior two. So you want to make sure you try to keep the hips squared off. Warrior two, and the triangle pose. And the triangle pose, we now want to tip over into half moon. Half moon, we now go or standing split. From here, we now gently move our bodies into that marionette pose. So we go from warrior three to your marionette. And from here, transition down, the piston squat or lunge. Bring yourself back up. Situate your hips. Come into that lunge. And then downward facing dog. Alright, then you guys got, we're going to do this one more time. I apologize for technical difficulties. First, I'm trying to move all these props in at the same time. So, shoulder working down, up dog or cobra, down facing dog, right leg comes up, bring it through both hands. And from here, we come into our crescent warrior, warrior one, warrior two, and from here, back into our crescent warrior, trying to get real deep into that. Actually, I like that. I know I completely changed the flow, but that's what variation I noticed. So yeah, we come let's do some crescent warriors at this point. So you have the spin trainer, play around with that. Get a nice little open of the shoulder girdle while doing it. Switch legs. I know you guys are watching what is this crazy man doing and having fun since I learned something midway through the class. And you might as well take advantage of the weirdness that is happening yoga and spin training being added together. Alright, let it go. Alright. Wait. Okay, at this point, we're going to do more spin training work and less of a little, this is going to be more of a demonstration work anyway, guys, so bear with me. Alright. Grab spin trainers. Now we're going to do some back rolls. 10 reps of back rolls. Because then I know in yoga there's a lot of pushing and a lot of pushing and not a pulling. So we do this to really work the opposite side of the muscle. Okay, back flies. One thing I learned from doing this class, and it's the first time I'm doing it, we get the mat, just do it on the bare floor, man. Now we're going to curls. So 10, 10, and 10. Okay, let it go. Alright, any questions? Angry viewers right now? Like I said, I apologize for technical difficulty earlier, but we got everything up and running, so alright, I got some waves, no one really stayed, so we're good. I said I apologize for that, guys. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, so you kind of get the growing pains. So once again, back rolls. I was trying to do too much in that flow and it came off, like my girlfriend said, like fart in church. So I really apologize for that. Face nigga for all the stuff we do on back bends. Alright, last set. So once again, at this point we're doing back rolls, back flies, and curls. You also notice I do a lot better when I'm just doing the fitness portion by itself and the yoga by itself. And then it's get a little choppy when I try to mix spin training and the yoga together. So the tip of the day that I learned from doing this stream, use it only as a tool when you need it. Woo! Burn it. Woo! And guys that stepped in here early and late, check out that 250, has a giveaway going. Press it up. Alright, get your spin turn again. Turn opposite area. So now, you guys know how you go to stand, how you kind of bring your hands together, and then you kind of come up like this. Well, I know for myself, my weak point is my tricep. So one way to kind of work on that weak point, but headstand, and even like freaking handstand will be build the triceps. So that's why I'm adding this in there. So you guys ask me, what's crazy man, tricep extensions into a class? Here's why. A fork, try to bring your elbows in, and then extend it. The further you are, the more harder it's going to be. And you also know the position of my head. Sorry, my butt's almost in the same position if I am doing a short stand. So it's a good way to kind of get your body ready for it and build your tricep strength so you don't keep falling out of it. And this class is real hungry to show me and the world that yeah, my left tricep is weak when I snapped my left shoulder up years ago. Press it up. You guys still here? Cool. Like I said, I apologize for the flow getting like super choppy for the vinyasa because I was trying to do it for like both people with spin train and without spin train, so I apologize for that. Still want you guys to get somewhat of a good practice in there. Those of you guys who don't have a spin trainer, just do close grip push-ups. I said the process of that first, so if you don't have a spin trainer, close grip push-ups like so. Give me some close grip push-ups. Keep your elbows in, close to your rib cage. Tip today, or ask somebody to do this class with me because it's great trying to do the regular version, the modification, and spin trainer versions of all this. Give me 3 sets of whatever you're going to do. Alright, 3 sets of 8, either skull crushers or push-ups. And from here, now I want you guys to transition to using the lower body. So wherever sit where it works best for your body. We're going to do a little bit of lower body first, we're moving on to upper body again. So, put your foot into your cradle, step out a little bit. Now we're going to go to the side lunge. Each variation of this, either this or just on side lunge, get what opens the hips, get your body ready for the crazy side lunge you see in a lot of yoga classes. And that crazy variation, you want to spend a few seconds. Switch sides. Alright, come back to center, and if you're more advanced, put pressure to your right leg, scoot over,
Side squat. With the left foot coming up. You set these, you can put your hand on the ground if you need to. But try to do it for balance. Bounce your hand on the floor. 4 more. Come up, switch sides. Square your hips. Put pressure into your right or your left knee now. Your left quadricep. Squat down. Side lunge to the opposite side. Also known as Kung Fu lunge. Purple shinobi. Gotta rotate your right foot out a little bit so the toes point upward. So you're coming that way. So it's coming down. 3 more. More. Last one. Bring it back up. All right. One more set. Side lunge, let's go. Guess now I'm going to show you guys handstand in a minute. Playing the Bird Ball lyrics. Larry Bird comes up after this. Alright, switch legs. Pause some music for a second. Alright, no questions? Alright. So remember we did earlier with down dogs and everything else? In fact, I'll be honest, one thing I've learned, we're trying to forget about the mat, go straight off the floor. So now, see this? Put the foot through here. This may be like me. Almost older cats need this. We don't snap our shoulder girdles up. Make sure you put it in there securely and properly. Come out, you're going to down fixed dog. Here, glue your legs together. And now, ta-da, handstand. Use push-ups. So you know this way doing handstands. When you're ready, bring your left foot down. Boom, you're out of it. First, you had to go upside down. And last but not least, another way of doing it. You guys already know, because you got a twist on, we're doing sumo deadlifts. So, one other plus to that is
your body kind of gets built up to do a crow properly. So, now come to your crow. Come back down. Make sure my camera angle is good, okay? Come to your crow. And if you're feeling it, let your head rest to the floor. Now bring your knees right to your triceps. Kind of have it like a show. And you got stability. Take one leg up. Then the other one. Boom. Like this is for the handstand. Oh man. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. So let's do it again. Ugh. Y'all holding that happens. For my own concentration, I'm trying to teach a pose. So, knees to triceps, to your crow. As your head comes to the floor, kind of show your knees and elbows right underneath it. Make sure your hands are real close to your head. Right leg goes up, to your left. Then you hold it. Really with the mat. Three more reps. Ready? Come back down. Woo! Very good. Alright. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap the cool down portion of the class. And we're down split training. So you put split training away. And we'll start cooling off a little bit. Alright. Keep sitting on your mats. Bring your left leg over your right. Put your left elbow against your against your left knee. Gaze. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Sorry. Bring in your right knee to your chest. Over your left leg. Left elbow and right knee. Gaze them over the right shoulder. Okay, back to center. Switch sides. So I want to take away from this. Make sure your mat is way, way far away for your spin training you do at the end. Outside. Center, point, lower the flesh, your sits bones, sit up tall, head from the hips, forward fold, over straight legs. Up. Your right foot to your left thigh. Reset yourself. Take a deep breath in. Gaze over the left leg. Forward fold. Over the left. Come back up, switch sides. Breathe in. Exhale.
over straight right leg. Come back up. Now gently bring yourself back to laying down flat on your mat. Keep your hips over to the left. Knees go over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. I promise guys, next time I'll try to get a little more involved. So one thing we both learned from this experience, you're either gonna A, use a mat or use a spinach trainer, not both. Back to center, because you will be sliding all over the place. Put the hips over to the right, knees go over to the left, gaze over the right shoulder. Again, that's why we do that's why I like to do the free classes for experimental stuff first, because I ain't gonna have people paying to be doing it. So you guys, Instagram still doing good. Just pause a little bit. Okay. Bring these back to center. At this point, bring both legs down to the corners of your mat. Hands come beside it. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out. Breathe in and out. Nothing left to do, nowhere else to go. Savasana, final relaxation pose. 2020 has been a very, very crazy month for all of us. It's been a very crazy year for all of us. Just relax. We've had ups and downs, probably worms, and I'm with you guys because you can tell I've been following my class the whole time. I made more mistakes during this class. So I've made any other class this entire year, but you know it is what it is. I made it through, but you guys made it for my class. Technical errors and all. Just relax. Ready? Start making some time movements in your body. Go to the feet, hands, head, go side to side. And whenever you're ready, get a position on your favorite side. And from there, meet me at the top of your mat. Seated meditation. So y'all for one song. Okay, that's the real Savasana song. All right. Take a deep breath in. Hands go overhead. Exhale. Hands are centered. It was a great pleasure and honor practicing each and every one of you. And I appreciate all of you for sticking through even with the technical difficulties and the mat issues and spin track issues throughout this class. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this year.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Namaste. All right, guess we can end the class now.